Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. A Robert's 10 NFL players under the age of 25. With such young talent breaking in not only in the NFL, but Major League Baseball, NBA, NHL, I thought I would go through four major sports and do a Robert's 10 of age of 25. So the NFL players under the age of 25. These are who I think are the top 10 talent and who I think will have a good future in their respective sport. This one being the NFL. Number 10, Shelton Richards, defensive tackle, New York New York Jets. Can't talk there. Obviously, Shelton Richards is one of the top talents at defensive tackle in football. He's dropped to number 10 on my list because of his 4-game suspension for, hitting a little of the devil's lettuce, you would say, or a little wacky tobacco, or a marijuana, whatever you really want to call it. But obviously in the NFL, when you get suspended 4 games for hitting the devil's lettuce pretty hard, you're already in the program for the NFL substance abuse. You fail one drug test, you're in the program. You don't get suspended, you just get in the program. When you fail a drug test while in the program, you get 4 games. Really? Well, why? How stupid are you? Have you hit your head a few too many times? You gotta stop playing with the devil's lettuce and play pro football. It's that simple. Is it because your uniform is green, so you have to smoke green things? I really don't know. But, we'll move on. He's number 10 on my list, and he probably should have fell off the list, but I'll leave him at number 10. Number 9 on the list, quarterback, Oakland Raiders, Derek Carr. Of all the young quarterbacks, the Teddy Bridgewaters, the Jameis Winstons, the Mariotas, and on, Derek Carr, I think, has one of the best skill sets I've seen of these guys. I think his numbers, career, will beat the other guys. I think he's better myself. Which there may be guys out there that love Teddy Bridgewater. There may be guys out there that, love Jameis Winston, which I think is just a piece of shit myself, but hey, that's beside the point. But I think Derek Carr has a more upside to him than those other guys. I look at him having big things here in 2015. Number 8 on my list is another Oakland Raiders player, Khalil Mack, linebacker. Just the way he can come to the ball and the way he can get after a quarterback from the linebacker position. I think he's kind of his speed and talent and his ability will take him far. Obviously, barring injury or barring just, losing his knowledge how to play football, Number 7 on my list, defensive end, Houston Texans, Jadeveon Clowney, obviously missing his rookie year last year with injury. I think him on one side, J.J. Watt on the other side. Houston's defense is a lock on the ends for years to come. Unfortunately, some of these players like him have so much raw talent that injuries could just cost them their career. They could keep getting hurt, time after time, and just have nagging injuries. Hopefully that doesn't happen with this kid. Hopefully he goes forward and is one of the best defensive ends in one of the best defensive ends in football. Number 6 on my list is Le'Veon Bell, running back, Pittsburgh Steelers. I think with having Ben Roethlisberger as your quarterback, having Antonio Brown on the outside, Le'Veon Bell will have every opportunity to succeed in that offense. He showed, some last year as he could be a top running back at times. I think get him with Big Ben, with Antonio Brown. He can be that third wheel that can go out there and be able to, do the play action, be able, no matter what Ben's doing, is he going to throw it, is he going to run it? Bell can catch it out of the backfield. So it really mixes it up for the defenses that the Steelers are playing. It can help the Steelers be that overall rounded team that can go far in the playoffs. Number 5 on my list is wide receiver out of Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans. Hopefully be Jameis Winston's number 1 target. Big, tall receiver who can go up and get the ball. One thing I will say about almost every team on this list, the team overall aren't that good. They have one legit player. They have these young guys who are breaking in the last couple of years who are going to go far, but they don't have a team around them because some of these franchises were so bad for so long. They're able to draft so high to get players like this. I'd love for seeing one of these players, one of these teams break out this year and actually make the playoffs and really, on a bigger stage, have one of these elite guys go out there and do something big. Number 4 on my list is the cornerback from the Atlanta Falcons, Desmond Trufant. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that. I'm doing my best. It's kind of one of those future, kind of like Richard Sherman, a shutdown corner, can go out there and defend the pass. He can run after the ball. He's able to, go toe-to-toe with these tall, lanky, fast receivers. He could be one of the Richard Sherman, the Patrick Peterson, the Revis of the world, future, kind of that kind of cornerback. Number 3 on my list is Luke Kachi, whatever, is the linebacker, Carolina Panthers. If I fucked that last name up, I'm sorry, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Just again, one of those young guys who can go out there just hungry to play the game. I think he can go well. I think Carolina, they may have a pretty decent season this year. Hopefully, 500 or above. He can go out there and show how good he is and help that defense. And obviously, the better the defense is, the better the offense is, and help the overall team there. Number 2 on my list is Aaron Donald, defensive tackle, St. Louis Rams. Just as massive as that defensive line is for St. Louis, Chris Young and Robert Quinn and Aaron Donald and, oh my God, what the hell? Wow, I totally forgot the other defensive tackle's name. Anyway, as good as that, defensive line is already with 4 number 1 draft picks now on that roster, oh my God, I cannot think of the guy's name. As soon as I get done this video, I'm like, oh yeah, Michael Brockers, that's it. You get 4 number 1 draft, 4 first-round draft picks on the defensive line. That Rams defense, if they can get off hot this year, will be the top defense in football. I know I'm going to be in 2 fantasy football leagues this year, and I'm really hoping to get the Rams defense because I think they'll do well. I'm hoping to get it. I'm probably going to have to take it way too fucking early in order to get them, but we'll see what happens. But Aaron Donald's number 2. Number 1, probably the most dynamic wide receiver in football last year. For the New York Jets, Odell Beckham Jr., every crazy catch he did, everything he did that was like, unhumanly, it makes you wonder if he continues doing that, is he going to get hurt? If he can stay healthy, he will be one of the top receivers in football. I think for 2015, especially you fantasy guys out there, he could be the steal of the draft. I think he's not a lot of people are going to be looking at him to put up fantasy points. But I know in both my leagues, I'm going to try to get him. That's the only thing about doing those fantasy football drafts. When you really want somebody like him, you're going to take him way too fucking early, probably. And that's what's going to happen. I bet guaranteed in one league, I think there's 14 in it, 10 or 12 in it. I know he's going to be a first rounder. In the other league, I think there's probably going to be 6 of us. I think he'll be first or second round. I think people are going to want him to see what he can do. So, that wraps up Robert's 10 NFL players under the age of 25. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show and have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, the YouTube leader in sports channels.